Hey, so we are trying Foxy out, and this deck is complicated. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's just a lot that has to go on. A lot has to go right, in my personal opinion. So it's like there's two things that you have to factor on. You need to develop 3 Foxy Pirates just to use your leader ability, and you have to reduce your Don count by 3. Now, the problem that it creates is that one, you have to generate Don. It's extremely important to be able to generate Don. Otherwise, you'll get to a point in the game where you minimize the amount of plays you can make while your opponent is going to have like a wonderful 10 Don count. And it's just not fair. So, so basically, the mindset is to reach a particular Don count to at least if basically it's like, hey, we might not make it to 10 Don, but we can start using our leader ability as soon as possible, right? That's like where a particular mindset is at. The goal is to be able to ramp at least once, get one, so we can just always at least stay at the same Don count. The other factor here is keeping your characters on the board, right? It can be tough to keep your characters on the board. It is what it is, right? Now, lastly, in conjunction with all of that, having to have 3 Foxy Pirates on the board basically means your deck has to be fully loaded with Foxy Pirates. So it now becomes difficult to have cards that can help fix the deck, but then you can't use your leader ability. You can't have, 3 characters and 2 of them are not Foxy Pirates. It just won't work. Even though the 2 characters are characters that would allow your engine to move, it's like, but at the same time, I don't feel like that was necessary, to be honest. But hey, what is it, Don count 7? It's not the end of the world. Anyway, back on track. So, yeah, I would have preferred just going leader ability technically. Let me see the hand real quick. Okay, so we got 1 ramper, we got another ramper in hand, and we got a chopper blocker. Yeah, I think we could have essentially just went with we got Kid. Okay, that happened. It is what it is. So now I think it's extremely important to hopefully we can, yeah, okay, Chopper's not gonna work out. So hopefully we can develop enough characters on board and then start going straight for our leader ability. So we get Chopper out. We probably want that Dolphin out. And okay, it is what it is. At the end of the day, we're still going to have to use our leader ability. Because that 10k swing, we got nothing to stop it. Wait, where was I? Alright, yeah. So, it's like you can only tech a small amount of cards. Because the more cards you have in the build, the more it compromises your ability to use your leader ability. So finally, we get to execute it here. Next turn. Okay, so next turn we can definitely ramp 2 Don and just do the leader ability again. So that's the primary goal here, is to just perma-lock their leader and whatever character. Just perma-lock them. We can develop Kid. I think developing Kid would be a good move here. And now we can just apply better pressure. We got a character we can swing with who is going to help us get our Don back. We're going to have the character we can chuck, essentially. We got a blocker. We can get another blocker. Oh, we're counting. Okay, that's a nice play. Black Bug. And that's it. Just, I don't know what we're thinking about here. I guess who to attack with first. I mean, I'll just attack with the Foxy leader. Attack with Foxy leader and then just start swinging with whoever. Okay, we're going to, you could probably, we're going to use that guy. Okay, cool. I was like, you probably get that Dolphin. What's that Dolphin's attack? I don't know it, but yeah. Let's eat up 3 more Don. Let's lock the leader. Let's lock Kaido. And at this point, they kind of have to just take the abuse. Because unless they play a rush, which would have to be, oh my god, a 10 bomb. It is what it is. And now we get the pickle. That's kind of comedic. When you really think about it, it's kind of comedic. So we have to kind of reestablish our board here, and that's difficult. We have 2K counters. We essentially can't stop the Kaido's the 10 drop swing, but we can stop the leader swing. But yeah, so that one play, even though that's not a common play, right? It's like it's a Kaido or Animal Kingdom play. It's like, yeah, that play is extremely devastating to us. I would cancel because you can't target anything, so just cancel that. So essentially, Bandai has like a poor habit of like, I get it. If Foxy can keep using his leader ability back to back to back, it kind of just stops the game. So I do get it. But then it's like when you overbalance, it's very hard to just like make something playable. Like, you know what I'm saying? So what is the decisions here? We have a lot of counter power in hand. Oh, we're going for another lock? No, we can't. We don't got the characters on board. Okay, so we got Kid. Kid can block for us as a just in case. And then if we're lucky, we can go for a double summon play and get our situation back. Two, 4, 6, that's 11. If we get rid of Pickles, I mean, we are playing, what do you call it? We are playing a Foxy Pirate deck. Oh, count their Dawn. They might use leader ability. Count their Dawn. Okay, I don't know if they counted that Dawn, but what? Okay, we got one more. Okay, it worked out. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Because even if they have another Kaido bomb, it's like we can do the double summon. The Pickle helps protect us. We can swing with 2 characters. Okay, we're going to swing with 1 character. Use leader ability. Lock. Oh, that's right. Okay, we just get a Dawn back. Wonderful play. And now we have a board full of characters. We have a Pickle that stops that blowing uppy thing. Okay, and that's not enough Dawn to do anything. That's it. Okay, good game. GG. So yeah, you know what? I don't know what to say. Because like after watching that, you could kind of say if Foxy gets easier access to his leader ability, then it just becomes a no fun, broken type of situation. But then again, it's like, what is it? Playable or unplayable? What do you prefer? It is what it is. But yeah, that's there's some trials to this deck. And I think if the meta takes a shift, to be honest, this Foxy deck could get very annoying. So the biggest threat is board removal, because the board removal hurts both the mechanics that the Foxy needs to look for. Like I said, one is ramp and one is board development. And then once again, even if you're trying to compensate for any issues, well, the more tech you play in the deck, the less likely you are to the less likely you are to be able to develop Foxy characters. Because now it's like you might have this, like you see the 5-drop Kid, which seems pretty mandatory in my book. But you know, you got the 5-drop Kid. You're gonna have, I don't know, some people play Kaido, 9-drop Kaido, just anything that's not a Foxy Pirate. Now you have to sit there and tell yourself, well, I gotta start developing Foxy Pirates in order to use my leader ability. Okay, so that's a tricky thing with this guy. If we want to be able to keep ramping, they actually have to make sure we don't play another one of him. There isn't anything on their board for this card to be, worth using, to be honest. And it's a blue purple deck, but I think they're most likely gonna use any blue removals. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's gonna be some sort of bottom decking cards rather than, some KO cards. Decisions. Okay, they decided to protect themselves from that one. We're ramping. We play the 2 pickles. Understandably so, because there's no getting around bottom decking, so why not? Just play them out so we can quickly develop our Foxy Pirates. Hopefully we start seeing some other cards. I'm not a fan of what's in the hand at the moment, and we need to start using our leader ability to be able to just utilize the black bug in our hand. So if they swing, I think the best thing to do is take the damage. And we can't count out of it anyway, so yep, we're finally going to add another card to hand. Take. Okay, we get one of those double summon characters. So at the moment, we can essentially have a full board of Foxy Pirates. Where's that Dawn count? 9. Okay, so we don't really need that much Dawn. And granted, we won't have the benefit of freezing 2 cards, but why not? We could just freeze their leader. I mean, I think, yeah, I think just locking the leader right now until they develop something. I think that's a good move. Because we also have that character that's going to let us freeze a card. Are we doing it just so we could be like on an even Dawn count or something? I don't get the motive here. Maybe so we could play Chopper and gain a Dawn. Okay, 6k swing. They play defense. Okay, cool. So we're going with Foxy leader ability. We will be freezing their leader. Good stuff. Okay, they defend. They're still at 4 life. So now we have Black Bug. We just get rid of their blocker. We ramp. And I think that's it. I really thought there was going to be a Chopper play in there. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it's not like we can't play Chopper next turn. Ooh, Bone Clay. Well, there's nothing really threatening on our board unless we play our 7k drop. Yeah, there's nothing really threatening on our board, so that Bone Clay won't really do much. Well, our board is relatively full. I don't know how. I mean, I know things will feel like a waste, so I think the best thing to do is to attack with 3 characters, 1 pickle, I don't know that other guy's name, and Foxy, the leader. Yeah, so go for 3 swings in my personal opinion. Or maybe if we want to go 4. They haven't really played anything that destroys. And they got maybe 1 attack, unless they're brave and want to... Not brave, that wouldn't be brave. That would just be reasonable. They can attack with their searcher. They can attack with Bon Clay and their searcher. So maybe, yeah, just attack with 1 pickle. And essentially, I think we can still develop the Chopper and ramp. Go ahead, keep going. What's the worst that could... What, Hell's Judgment? Oh, she gets herself. That's actually cool. And then we can get the Chopper out. Why get rid of a pickle? Could have got rid of... Maybe it's because he's so weak. Okay, we're gonna play another one. Get rid of usability. Okay, I think we're done here. Choose -1 friendly targets. I don't know what that means. Okay, there you go. And turn. Oh, we still haven't swung with our leader. So many things was just happening. Okay, freeze the leader. So yeah, Foxy shenanigans can basically against decks that just can't take things off the board. Foxy's a clear problem. I understand. It's just that's not normal for One Piece. That's just kind of what it is. I guess they would need like another pickle or something, but like one that just stopped board removal or whatever. Like you could pick pick a character or Rest of Dawn or I don't know what type of. Oh, see, 2 bottom deck. Good thing is we had a full board. They made a mistake. They got rid of Pickle. They didn't really need to get rid of Pickle. And they should have bottom decked our Ramper. The one that's 0. That would have been smarter. Now we get the luxury of going back to locking their board up. Yes, I personally think it would be a benefit to ramp, play the 5 drop, I would say. So we're going to double summon. Okay, maybe not. Still thinking. Okay, go for a double summon. Go for a search. Oh, we could get that 7 drop. Good stuff. Choose negative. Oh, I didn't even notice if we ramped the first time. It happened so fast. They're not saving that Bon Clay. They're not saving that Bon Clay. There's no way they're saving that Bon Clay. Yep, let's freeze that leader. Just obnoxious. Now it's like you're a Rebecca or something. A leader that can't attack. Well, that was the best play they can go for, but sadly, we have enough Dawn to ramp. We can ramp with the Foxy. Oh, it is what it is. GG. We're just gonna keep locking your characters down. Ooh, look at that. All the Yamato graphics. And turn. Oh no, we got the dolphin. Okay, that's understandable. So yeah, thoughts, to share some thoughts as of right now. Yeah, it's hard to be original with the Foxy because there's not much wiggle room for originality with it. So essentially, whoever finds the best build is probably going to be the best build. Essentially, like it's probably going to plateau quickly once people can just figure out what's acceptable in the meta. But yeah, that's about it. That's the only real struggles this deck has is controlling the board. Controls both aspects of the deck, the ramping and the leader ability. That's it. As long as your board got some sort of we're going straight for the ability. We don't want Yamato swinging on us for nothing. Do we have adequate ramping by any chance? No, we don't. Okay, well, we do have a Chopper. Chopper will give us a Dawn. There you go. But I think it's too risky to use your leader ability. I really do. I really do. I think it's too risky to use your leader ability. A tough decision was made, and I get it. So essentially right now it's like, because it's a yellow matchup, you have to worry about them getting a trigger. But they choose to play defense. That's better for us. By the way, we do have a different build for this at the moment, like a slightly different build. Like I said, there isn't much wiggle room, but there's still wiggle room regardless. Nonetheless, we still got some wiggles in the room. What are we choosing to do? Low key, I think it's safe to take that and then just, start playing defense with your 2Ks and all that stuff next turn. Oh, we still have a blocker. We just block it and then 2K counter the Kikonojo swing. And if we're lucky, 7, that still would be a grip of cards out the hand. That's the problem. But if we can develop Kid, it doesn't matter. We could just go straight into shenanigans. That's what's important. We could probably take that. Yeah. Ooh, we get another Kid. Oh, and we get a Dolphin. We're at 6 though. Well, that's what I would do right now. Personally, I would just literally develop Kid and go straight into leader ability and just lock the 2 cards. Kid would help you stay on the same turn. That means you can essentially develop another Kid, and now you'll be moving ahead in ramp. You have an adequate hand size to stop whatever potential attack they try to swing, and they also have to compromise board development if they really want to use Ezo to swing. I don't know. I think it's simple. Just develop Kid so you can just start locking their board. Yeah. Okay, we go for pokes. I don't know, maybe to see what happens. Ooh, an Onami. I kind of don't agree with them going for the chopper blocker. Whoa, what are we doing? Okay, that's kind of a good top sequence of cards. And then develop Chopper. So now we get our blocker back, and we get to ramp to kind of soften this damage. Okay, and we got a large board. They have to respect the board. If they swing at life, they're basically setting us up for game. So they have to swing at our character. Oh my god. And we're going to be at 5 Dawn next turn. Okay. They just choose to get rid of one of our character cards. No big deal. Attack again. Choose to protect. Smart move. We don't really need all these cards in our hand. Oh, big swing with Ezo. That's essentially our whole hand. Yeah. I know this is probably very weird. A Foxy having a Yamato on the ropes. I'd be wondering what goes through the minds of some of the opponents. I can't lose now. Swing for 7. They take. Get a trigger. Look at that hand. Give us a sub. We used Foxy. A GG.